So my family's been practicing and teaching Brazilian Jiu Jitsu for 100 years now. I've been teaching for over 25 years myself. And in that time, I can say for certain that nothing has forced more people to retire from practicing Jiu Jitsu than chronic joint pain, right? Specifically osteoarthritis. So for me, one of my goals is to make sure that I am protecting myself and my joints so that I can practice this art that I was raised in and love so much into my 90s, like I saw my grandfather do. And to do that, I need to defend myself against osteoarthritis. And this is why I was so excited to find out about Cytonics, alpha-2 macroglobulin, APIC therapy, all the work Dr. Scuderi is doing, because I know I'm gonna sustain injuries from time to time on the mat. I already have, right? Shoulder, elbow, knee, like everyone who does jiu-jitsu, you're gonna get bumped up. The question is, what therapies, what are you doing to ensure that those initial small injuries don't worsen into chronic osteoarthritis that ultimately forces you to have to stop doing jiu-jitsu or anything else, whatever physical activity you love, or just to live and exist pain-free. That's why this is so critical. And we know that alpha-2 macroglobulin, A2M, is naturally occurring in our own bodies, and it works. That's already been proven. What's so exciting about the work that Dr. Scuderi is doing with Cytonics and Cyte 108 is that it's gonna be available in a more potent form, and it will be accessible to everyone who needs it. When it comes to living life, longevity doesn't matter if you don't have health. So as a patient who has personally benefited from the Cytonics APIC A2M therapy, I asked if I could be a partner to help spread the word, because I have seen far too many times people get sidelined from their passions because their bodies don't respond and their bodies don't work and they exist in chronic pain. So if we can help reduce or eliminate that pain and delay the onset of chronic osteoarthritis, I'm all for it. Sign me up. All I want is for people to enjoy what they love longer and with healthier bodies. Now, drug development can be a risky endeavor, but there are many reasons why I believe Cytonics will be successful. And at the top of the list is Dr. Gaetano Scuderi, orthopedic spine surgeon, Stanford University professor, and Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He is one of, if not the smartest person I've ever met in my whole life. So the fact that he's dedicated over a decade to the APIC A2M therapy, and it's been successful. It's being used nationwide in both human and veterinary applications, so we know it works. The only difference with Cyte 108 is that he's essentially improving on nature's design to increase the potency of the already proven therapy and increasing the accessibility of this therapy to everyone who needs it. So for me, I think of everything through the lens of jiu-jitsu and its principles and self-defense. And we learn this art to protect ourselves against an intruder, an attacker, a violent physical aggressor, to protect ourselves, stay safe. Well, when you think about osteoarthritis and the chronically destructive biological process that it is, alpha-2 macroglobulin is the defender, it's the protector, it's the guardian against that process. And the reason why I'm so excited about Cyte 108 is because if it gets approved by the FDA, this self-defense against osteoarthritis will be available in its most potent form for anyone who wants that protection.